Hey Wildcats, my name is Andy the AI, and I am going to be your host today after some complications with the planned hosts for this week. Ha ha ha. So first up today we have Getting Wild with the Wildcats with Delaney, Abishal, and Theo.
Alright, Damien, do you think you could spell metamorphosis for me?
No. How do I say that?
Metamorphosis?
Yeah, good enough.
Metamorphosis. Can you hold that up closer, please?
Yeah, this is not right.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What are your guys' names?
My name's Maya. Alyssa.
Leland?
Okay. This is for the camera. And this is for you guys.
Oh, I still see your shadows in my room.
Can't
take back the love that I gave you. So this is
Where are
what-
you filming? Can you dance for us?
Yes, sir.
Go. Alright, what is your name?
Sahibullah.
Do your best Fortnite dance. Or emote.
I said I had to do an inspirational quote.
Okay, go ahead.
Zest is the secret of all beauty. There is no beauty that is attractive without zest.
Right now. We're going to try it.
Is it cooking or no? Mr. Love? Watch that.
Hi, what is your name?
Okay.
Can you give us an inspirational quote?
Anything is possible with sunshine and a little pink.
Thank
So yeah, that's my quote.
Next up we're going to dive into the Villi Vault with Andrew and Nolan.
This is it, Nolan. The secret room. Oh, look, a box. Let's check it out. Wow, look at all this old stuff.
What's this?
It's a book of photos showing the construction of the school.
Hey, look at that.
Wow, so construction started in the early 80s and finished in the early 90s. That's insane.
And the school opened up in 1993.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's take this box back up to room 109 and see what else we can find.
Great idea.
Now here is the weather with Tate and Logan.
Hey,
Yo.
you know what the weather is?
Ooh, let me check.
Ooh, 30 degrees!
Let's go. Tate, this does not look like 30 degrees.
I mean, well, that's what it said on the phone. Sorry about that, guys. But here's the real weather for this week. So Monday, we got a high of 8 and a low of -3. Tuesday, we have a high of 7 and a low of 2. Wednesday, we got a high of 9 and a low of 1. Thursday, we have a high of 7 and a low of -1. And then Friday, we have a high of 10 and a low of 2. See you guys next week.
Last up, we got the staff spotlight, created by Giada and Hannah.
My name is Anne Marie Brunette, and last name is B-R-U-N-E-T. Well, my position at the school is I'm the art department head, and I teach all the music classes at the school. Instrumental music from grades 9 to 12, vocal music from grades 10 to 12, but I also moonlight in the math department because I have a math minor, and currently I'm teaching grade 9 math. For my extracurricular activities, I have quite a number. I direct the Villanova Concert Band, the Villanova Jazz Band. I also do the singing for the school musical. I also direct the pit band for the school musical, and I run the Sound and Tech Club. I enjoy all of them. Of course, anything working with the students and getting them involved and seeing them succeed, that is the primary goal. I started teaching piano when I was 17 or 18 years old, and I really enjoyed it when I was teaching my little ones one-on-one, and that's what made me decide to become a teacher. I just really enjoyed it, and I babysat a lot as a kid too, and I love being around kids, so I think it was just a natural progression for me going into teaching from there. My biggest inspiration to become music teacher would probably be my former music teachers. So I had many fantastic music teachers growing up, from grade school to high school to university, and all of them, I would say, contributed to my love of music and wanting to be involved in a school program, in the bands, in the ensembles. It's just such a great place, and I wanted to do that for other students. The instruments that I do play professionally would be piano. I have my grade 10 piano, and flute. I majored in flute at the university. But when we become music teachers, we learn how to play each instrument on a very basic level. So I can play a little bit of each instrument in the room, but again, on a very rudimentary level. The one instrument I always wanted to play, and I blame my mother, is the cello. I really wanted to play the cello when I was younger. My sister played the violin, and but she didn't let me, and I blame her to this day. There's a lot of parallels in math and music. When you get into the theory of music and how music is created, there's all kinds of patterns in it, very similar to how there's many patterns in math. Theory, I was very good at theory in my schooling because I also was very good at math and took math classes. There's also a lot of parallels with counting and rhythm. So when we count, you can divide it all up into fractions and so forth. And so beat and meter is very similar to math in terms of count and fractions as well. In the music classroom, they get more excited when they can finally play higher notes that they couldn't play before, or when they learn a song and they get it together and the whole room's playing that song together. There's just a huge satisfaction with that. In math, kids get excited if they do well, but it's not a group excitement. They're happy for themselves that they did well on a test, or that their marks increased or so forth, but it's a very individual type of thing, and nobody's sitting in the math classroom going, "Whoo, I found the slope of that line." But like even today in class, a student was able to play a high note and everybody in the room applauded for that kid. So it is a very different sense of reward. There's so many skills in music that you can apply outside of the class: working with others, listening to each other, collaboration, learning how to present in front of other people. So that is a huge benefit of a performing arts course. Whether or not the students become musicians in the end, that isn't the ultimate goal. I'm trying to create students who have an appreciation and love for music. There's many mishaps that happen in music. Which one to choose? I think the best is we were doing a Christmas concert, And, you know, kids will be in the green room and I don't know, maybe they weren't paying attention. It was their turn to come on stage and I was missing a couple students. And I'm not gonna start without them because we only played like 4 songs or something and they would have been here all night to play their songs and missed it. So I actually turned around, looked at the audience of like 300 people and went, excuse me, while I go find a couple kids, left the stage, found them, brought them back on stage and made them continue the concert. So I don't know, there's many mishaps I've done. I think the most proudest moment I ever had almost brought me to tears. It was the first time I brought my group to the national competition. We were competing at nationals for the first time. And we competed in Windsor Music Fest and we won a Silver Plus. And so we were going to Toronto for nationals and I thought, okay, we're at a bigger competition. We might not get Silver Plus. Like, you know, we might move down a level to silver. And I had a really strong band, very talented kids, and they performed, they did really well. You do the workshop. And then when they gave us the plaque, we won gold. I couldn't believe it that we won, like it was the first time we ever won a gold. And the kids were so excited and just screaming that they, you know, achieved the highest level. They worked so hard and I think I almost cried. So yeah, that was in 2018. So I've been teaching for 25 years and I got hired full-time here at Villanova and I haven't left for 25 years. And I don't know, to me, this school feels like home to me. I even practice taught here in Teachers College. And I live in the area, I work in the area. To me, it's just home and I couldn't imagine myself going somewhere else. And now that I have the music program, you really bond with your students, especially the music students, because you teach them for 4 years, 9 through 12, and you don't want to leave those kids, right? So you do really get attached to the school.
So that's it for this week, Wildcats. If I don't ever see you again, have a good life. Ha 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 ha.